All right, Bears fans, let's dive deep into what's happening with our Chicago Bears right now. There's a lot of excitement in the air, but the energy is grounded by the reality that this team is still very much in the thick of the season. Head coach Ben Johnson has been remarkably measured about the team's playoff chances, and that's for good reason. He made it clear that while fans and media might be buzzing about a 7-3 record and what that could mean for postseason aspirations, he isn't losing sight of the present moment. According to him, we are still in the third quarter of the season, and the focus remains on the immediate task at hand. That perspective seems to resonate across the organization. While players are aware of standings and the progress of other teams, the coaching staff has done a solid job of keeping everyone locked into preparation and execution for each game, one at a time. With a challenging opponent like the Pittsburgh Steelers coming up, there's no room for complacency, and that focus on the next game is exactly what Johnson wants to instill. Practices are structured in a way to maximize this attention to detail. On off days, like Tuesdays, players step back from the field to recover, but coaches are already deep into game planning, reviewing tape, and analyzing tendencies to craft a strategy that will exploit weaknesses in the upcoming opponent. When players return to the practice field, they are fully immersed in what needs to be accomplished, with every drill, every play, and every detail serving a clear purpose. The Bears' approach has been about balancing awareness with execution. Players check the standings, but that doesn't distract from the core mission: prepare, focus, and execute against the next opponent. That mindset has helped shape the current momentum the team enjoys, but it is also a crucial reason why consistency remains a major talking point for this squad. The schedule ahead is anything but easy. After facing the Steelers, the team will take on a rigorous sequence, including a Black Friday matchup, an away trip to Green Bay, and contests against the Browns, 49ers, and Lions. Each game presents unique challenges, from powerhouse defensive fronts to elite pass rushers, and it is essential that the Bears stay disciplined and avoid looking ahead, despite the excitement surrounding a potential playoff berth. The reality is that this team has shown it can compete, and the conversations about making the playoffs are now legitimate. Fans have every reason to feel energized, especially when looking at the improvement from earlier in the season. Winning 7 out of the last 8 games is no small feat, and it clearly demonstrates that the Bears are trending in a positive direction. However, Johnson's role is to ensure that optimism doesn't evolve into complacency. He has to maintain the delicate balance of confidence and preparation, making sure the team doesn't get ahead of itself while still riding the momentum of their success. On the offensive side, there's a lot to unpack as well, particularly in the quarterback position. Caleb Williams has been a central figure in recent discussions, and the assessment of his performance against Minnesota gives a lot of insight into the current offensive philosophy. Williams demonstrated poise, especially in a game that required him to manage the action carefully rather than trying to force plays. While he may have had some early misses, his ability to throw the ball away when the right option wasn't available and to avoid turnovers played a key role in securing the win. It was a game that demanded calm decision-making, a true test of a quarterback's ability to manage a high-pressure environment. The Bears' offense, under Johnson's guidance, doesn't ask Williams to be Superman every week. Instead, he is tasked with executing within a well-designed system, one that emphasizes smart decision-making, calculated risks, and a balanced attack. The team's approach highlights a mix of cautious aggression, taking deep shots when the opportunity is clear, and prioritizing high-percentage throws to keep drives alive. The wide receivers are expected to execute routes with precision, but the system itself is structured to generate opportunities without relying solely on individual heroics. This strategy has allowed the Bears to maximize the efficiency of their offense while protecting the quarterback and maintaining possession. The team has also had to deal with challenges like dropped passes, which have occurred in recent games. While these mistakes are frustrating, they also underscore the importance of fundamentals and execution. Cleaning up these errors is critical, as each missed opportunity leaves potential points on the field. When these areas are addressed, the Bears' offense has the tools to operate at a high level, with a focus on balanced drives, effective run-pass combinations, and the ability to sustain pressure on opposing defenses over extended sequences. Speaking of the run game, the Bears' running backs have been a standout aspect of the team's success. DeAndre Swift and rookie Kyle Midway have both demonstrated reliability, versatility, and efficiency, contributing not just in rushing, but in pass protection and the screen game. Both players have averaged well above the baseline target of 4.5 yards per carry, and their combined efforts have helped the team rank near the top of the league in rushing yards per game. Swift's vision and cutback ability have been noticeably improved this season, allowing him to make smarter reads and capitalize on opportunities created by the offensive line and tight ends. Meanwhile, Midway brings physicality and a willingness to absorb contact, which complements Swift's style and adds a dynamic element to the ground game. This backfield combination provides flexibility, adaptability, and the kind of consistent production that can make a difference in crucial games, particularly late in the season or in challenging weather conditions where a strong running game is vital. The coaching staff's confidence in these players is justified, as both backs have shown the ability to execute the game plan reliably. Whether it's a series-by-series rotation or following the hot hand approach, the Bears are positioned to make the most of their talent in the backfield. Beyond the ground game, the offensive philosophy continues to emphasize calculated, smart passing. Johnson has explicitly stated that he is not a fan of relying on 50-50 balls, preferring instead to design plays that put receivers in positions where they can succeed without forcing contested catches. This approach highlights a deliberate, thoughtful scheme that leverages players' strengths and opens opportunities through precise execution, particularly attacking the middle of the field with crossers and intermediate throws. These are the areas where Caleb Williams has been most comfortable, generating consistent, high-quality offensive plays that keep defenses on their heels. The balance between smart risk-taking and structured offense has defined the Bears' offensive identity and created a system where players are empowered to perform while still adhering to strategic principles. All of this adds up to a team that is growing in confidence, capable of winning games, and positioned to make the postseason conversation a reality. The Bears continue to find ways to win, even amid mistakes, showing resilience and adaptability that bode well for the stretch run. The integration of efficient quarterback play, dynamic running backs, and well-executed offensive schemes underscores the deliberate approach Ben Johnson has brought to Chicago. The team's development on both sides of the ball, along with the focus on preparation, discipline, and situational awareness, paints a picture of a Bears squad that is increasingly competitive, self-aware, and ready to meet the challenges that lie ahead. This foundation, paired with the natural optimism of the fan base, creates a palpable sense of excitement and anticipation for the remainder of the season, and it is evident that the Bears are building momentum in a meaningful way. Continuing with the Bears' narrative, the next stretch of the season is shaping up to be a defining period for the team. After the upcoming clash with the Steelers, the schedule intensifies, and every game becomes a critical test of the team's growth, resilience, and ability to execute under pressure. The Bears' approach to preparation has been meticulous, and the coaching staff emphasizes maintaining focus on one opponent at a time. While fans and media may look at standings and playoff scenarios, the Bears themselves are concentrating on fundamentals, discipline, and execution in each practice and game. The offensive strategy continues to revolve around balance and efficiency. Caleb Williams has matured into a quarterback who can manage the game effectively, making smart decisions and reducing the likelihood of turnovers. His ability to throw the ball away when necessary and to avoid forcing plays has been instrumental in the team's recent success. At the same time, the system allows for calculated risk-taking when opportunities present themselves, ensuring that the offense can capitalize on defensive lapses without compromising the overall game plan. This balance between caution and aggression is particularly evident in the passing game. Johnson's philosophy clearly prioritizes opening the field through well-designed schemes rather than relying on contested 50-50 balls. Receivers are put in positions to succeed, and the offensive system is constructed to reward precision and execution. The middle of the field, with its crossers and intermediate routes, has become a zone where Williams thrives, generating consistent and impactful plays. At the same time, the deep shots, when executed correctly, provide opportunities to stretch defenses and keep opponents guessing, without relying solely on luck or contested situations. The synergy between quarterback and receivers is evident, as the team works to minimize mistakes while maximizing the effectiveness of each play. Drops have been an area of concern in recent weeks, with several untimely misses affecting potential yardage and scoring opportunities. Addressing these issues is critical because each error can have a ripple effect on the overall performance of the offense. By improving consistency in catching and execution, the Bears can convert drives into points more effectively and reduce the need for high-risk plays or special teams heroics. Meanwhile, the running game continues to be a cornerstone of the offense. DeAndre Swift and Kyle Madungi have established themselves as reliable, versatile threats who can impact both the ground and passing game. Swift's vision and cutback ability have allowed him to exploit defensive gaps, while Madungi's physical style and ability to absorb contact complement the backfield's overall performance. Both backs contribute to pass protection and the screen game, demonstrating the multidimensional skill set that makes this backfield highly effective. Averaging well above 4.5 yards per carry and combining for 8 total touchdowns, they provide the foundation for a balanced defensive attack that keeps defenses honest. The running game is also crucial for controlling the tempo, managing the clock, and sustaining long drives, all of which play a key role in keeping opposing offenses off the field and giving the Bears an advantage in critical moments. On the defensive side, the Bears have faced their own set of challenges and adjustments. With elite opponents on the horizon, defensive discipline, gap integrity, and situational awareness will be critical. The team must continue to pressure quarterbacks effectively, contain explosive plays, and generate turnovers when possible. This will not only relieve pressure on the offense, but also create opportunities for momentum-shifting plays that can define close games. The coaching staff's ability to adjust schemes week to week will be a determining factor in how the team navigates these matchups. Trust and confidence in personnel remain key. Players are expected to execute their roles efficiently, while coaches provide clear guidance and strategic direction. This alignment between player execution and coaching strategy is central to sustaining the level of performance necessary to compete for a playoff position. The Bears have positioned themselves as a team capable of challenging the best in the league, but the margin for error narrows as they progress. Mistakes that might have been manageable earlier in the season can carry greater consequences now, making discipline and focus paramount. On special teams, consistency in coverage, field position management, and the ability to capitalize on opportunities can swing the outcome of tight games. Every play counts, and maintaining composure under pressure is crucial. Beyond the technical aspects, there's a growing sense of identity within the team. The Bears have developed a culture of accountability, preparation, and adaptability. Players understand their roles, trust in the system, and are increasingly confident in their ability to execute against top-tier competition. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers are circulating through the league, and the latest buzz might just shake up the offseason in a major way. Sources close to the matter suggest that veteran cornerback Stefon Gilmore has made a surprising decision that could alter the defensive landscape of the NFL. After a period of speculation regarding his future, Gilmore reportedly declined the opportunity to renew his contract with his current team, signaling that he's ready for a fresh challenge elsewhere. The shocker? All signs point to Gilmore setting his sights on the Chicago Bears. Known for his elite coverage skills and ability to lock down top receivers, Gilmore's potential move to the Windy City has pundits and fans buzzing alike. The Bears, who have been quietly reinforcing their defensive roster, could see Gilmore as the missing piece to transform their secondary into one of the most formidable units in the league. Insiders hint that Gilmore's decision was influenced by multiple factors, including the chance to play under a defensive scheme that maximizes his talents, and the lure of joining a team hungry to redefine itself. While his former team reportedly wanted to keep him, the cornerback seems set on a new chapter, one that could elevate both his career and the Bears' defensive identity. The rumor mill is now running wild with questions. How will the Bears integrate a player of Gilmore's caliber into their existing lineup? What does this mean for the team's long-term strategy and their push toward contention? Analysts are already speculating on how this move could trigger a ripple effect, influencing free agency decisions, trade talks, and even coaching strategies across the league. Fans are divided between excitement and skepticism. Some see Gilmore as the ultimate upgrade, a proven shutdown corner who brings leadership and experience to a defense that desperately needs it. Others caution that while the signing is headline-grabbing, it's not a guaranteed fix, emphasizing that chemistry and adaptability will be critical in determining the impact of this potential blockbuster move. One thing is clear. The chatter surrounding Stefon Gilmore's next destination has reignited interest in the Bears, casting them into the spotlight as one of the offseason's most intriguing storylines. As the whispers continue and speculation mounts, everyone is watching closely, waiting to see if this rumor evolves into one of the biggest moves of the year. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.